Hey guys, what's up? It's Rayn. Yes, I am alive. Yes, I'm doing well. And for everybody who's been all on Twitter and stuff like that, I'm officially back, man. Yesterday, I came back in. I put my picks on Twitter, not my video. Ended up going 4-1 on the day. So that's what we like to see. It's time to get that mojo back in abundance rolling in. Just to let everybody know a little bit what was going on with me in my personal life. So I'm a professional content creator as well as an esports caster. All right. So at the end of November, early December, a lot of these esports games have their like grand finale tournaments. So I was actually like just in Atlanta, and then I've been booked for like every weekend for like throughout all of November. And it finally just got to the point where like I wanted to upload my videos for this, but I physically didn't have a way to do it. I literally did not have a way to upload my videos because I was out of town. I was out of town so much, and so I just couldn't do it. And, you know, because that, it is what it is. I apologize. I'm sorry. You know, when we get big enough and I can hire somebody to edit my videos, record my videos, and have like a mobile production crew, hey, I got y'all. I got y'all. Anybody in Vegas wants to put me on my own show? I'm just saying, you probably make a fuck ton of money pretty quick. All right, without further ado, though, I love y'all. Peace, love, positivity, and abundance. Get the show on the road right now. Y'all coming in hot Monday Night Football. Only one game is happening today, and it is the New York Giants facing off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This line is at ±11 in favor of Tampa Bay. Over under at about 50.5. All right. NFL record 44-29, 2200 record 259 and 190 for +69 correct picks. This is you know, this is very interesting, right? Because you know, you look at both teams, especially from a stock investment wise, there is no reason the Buccaneers should be -11. All right, they should not be -11. There's no logical reason why. They just lost by 10 points to Washington at home. Tampa Bay was at home. And then they lost by 9 to New Orleans when Tampa Bay is at home as well. All right, so this is going to, or I'm sorry, when they were away. Both games are away. But they just lost to Washington and they just lost to New Orleans, okay? Two teams that they should have fucking mollywomped, all right? Then you have, on the other hand, you have the Giants. You have the Giants who I mean, are the weirdest fucking team probably in the NFL right now. Maybe the Colts. I say the Colts are very weird how they've gone from like absolute shit of shit to the elite of the elite. But the Giants are coming in this game off of a 23-16 win over Las Vegas, which Las Vegas has been a little bit up, down, all around. Only a 3-point loss to Kansas City, but Kansas City's been a little up, down, all around. And then they beat Carolina 25-3. So a big thing that we're starting to notice here, right, is that you know, the Giants look okay. They don't look great. They don't look phenomenal. They don't look amazing. And the Buccaneers right now look like shit. So from a sports betting aspect, you got two ways you can travel this path, right? You either go the safe route and back Brady, or you take the extremely risky route and back the Giants, who have proven to get shit on consistently by very good teams throughout the year. I mean, they lost by 14 to Denver. They lost by 24 to Dallas. Denver's not even good. All right, so we'll just say Dallas. They lost by 24 to Dallas. They lost by 27 to the Rams. And then they only lost by 3 to the Chiefs, okay? So, but the Chiefs were also playing bad. But besides that, they really haven't played anybody good. They've played New Orleans. They've played the Falcons. They've played Denver. They've played the Jets. They've played Washington. And they beat the Raiders most recently, but the Raiders have been a little bit up, down. Obviously, new coach coming in with Gruden getting out there for all that, you know, racist, fucked up comments and stuff like that. So, honestly, I think it's going to come down a little bit to the depth chart here. And what to realize is that, you know, the Giants do have Saquon coming back today. Saquon, no matter what, I don't care what people say, Saquon Barkley is like the Christian McCaffrey of the Giants, right? He's a player that is just so good and so fucking dynamic and opens up their offensive scheme so much that they really can just dominate whenever he comes into the game. All right, same thing with Devontae Booker playing very, very well as well. They might have a double backfield now, which is going to alleviate a lot of stress and pain points off of Saquon, so I like that too. And when looking at Tampa Bay's rush defense, which their run defense is supposed to be, you know, the best run defense in the world, and, you know, I guess it is number one technically right now, their fucking passing defense is terrible, right? So the big thing about it is, in NFL, you want to have a okay run defense and a very good passing defense, especially it's a pass first league, all right? But if your run defense is really good, it should make your pass defense better because you know they're going to pass the ball. And basically the corner and the secondaries, they don't have to worry about defending on the run as much, right? With the Bucs, that's just not the case. I mean, they get fucking torched. Their secondary is atrocious. They're 25th in the NFL, allowing 254 passing yards per game. And I mean, that's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. And they're allowing 24 points a game, you know? So when you really look at this from a points aspect margin here, you have the Bucs entering in this game at minus 11 though. Because that means you're basically getting 3 possessions, right? You know, touchdown, field goal, and then something else, or 2 touchdown lead, which the Buccaneers really haven't blown anyone out in a very long time. I mean, you look at these points, the only people this entire season that they have beat by more than 10 points, all right, more than 10 points, they beat the Falcons by 23, okay, that was in week 2 at home, and they beat the Dolphins at home by, I don't even know, that's a lot, like 28. They beat them by 28. Everybody, and the Bears. They beat the Bears by 35 as well. So what is the one thing that we're seeing here? We're seeing here that the Buccaneers at home is a much different beast than what you would expect throughout all their matchups. And they do play, I mean, they play pretty well against bad teams. I'd say besides like Philly, New Orleans, and Washington, most recently it's been bad. But I mean, look at this, dude. You got the Bucs coming home after a 2-game home stretch. I'm going to tell you what, I'm actually going to double down. I'm going to be locking in Buccaneers first half. I'm going to take Buccaneers first half for 2 units. Because honestly, I think they come out swinging. Especially if you look at their matchups at home where they played. So if you look at their game against the Bears at home, these dudes literally scored fucking 35 points in the first. It was 35-3 in the first half against the Bears when the Bucs were home. All right. And then it was also against Miami. It was 24-10 in the first half at home. All right. And then in Atlanta, the first half was 21-10 again. So all 3 of those cover those spreads. And yes, the Giants are in a bit of an upswing here, but you know, with Sterling Shepard out as well, I don't think they're gonna have what it takes to compete against this Buccaneers offense efficiently enough to keep up with the amount of points that this team puts up on the board. So I am gonna be locking in. That's my first bet of the day. All right, my big bet. I'm telling you that I love the most. I also have a crazy parlay we're gonna be getting into too. I'm pulling it up on my phone real quick to make sure that I'm getting the most accurate line for you guys. I'm actually gonna lock this in right now because I've been so busy today I haven't been able to get those. So we are gonna be taking first half Buccaneers, which is it should be like -6.5, I'd say. Yeah, -6.5, 120 odds. I do love that. I'm putting 2 units on that one. I think that is a tremendous bet, especially at home. That feels like free money to me. So I'm putting 2 units on that. Then I'm also going to take the Bucs. I'm going to take them full line too. I'm going to take Bucs full line for 1 unit. Get a little bit of juice on that too. So -11. I'm going to put I'm gonna put 1 unit on that one at -11 too. So Bucs first half -6.5, Bucs full at -11. And the reason why I'm taking that -11 as well is because if the Bucs do get up a ton early and get that and cover that -6.5, basically what that is that's giving me a little bit of bonus money on top of my first half bet. Because if I wanted to take the Bucs for second half, if they already hit that first half spread, they're probably going to be like -21.5 or -23 or -24, something ridiculous like that. And then we're going to be taking a parlay. So the parlay we're going to be taking today is we're going to be taking anytime touchdown score. You're going to take Rob Gronkowski. So Gronk's back. All right, Gronk's back, and we know that Brady is going to want to pick up with Gronk, especially since Brady has been losing games so much lately. Brady is definitely going to pop the fuck off with Gronk today. All right. You're gonna take Gronk anytime touchdown score. You're gonna take Brady over 294 passing yards, and then the last one you're gonna be taking too is you're gonna take Gronk over 30.5 receiving yards. So that is gonna give you plus 478 odds. I'm putting 1 unit on that as well. I love that bet. That's a tremendous bet. And yeah, all right. So we're locked in. All bets are placed. Good. Okay, all right. That's going to wrap it up for this today. Lock it and load it. First half, -6.5. Full game, -11. And same game parlay with Gronk over 30.5 receiving yards, Brady over 294 passing yards, and Gronk anytime touchdown score. I love you to death. Have a fantastic day. Like always, let's make it rain. Peace.